Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last episode we completed a ton of lore. Probably about over an hour's worth, so if you skip that, totally understand why. If not, then, well, I hope you enjoyed. So let us carry on with our adventure here. Yeah, sure, let's get some adventuring done. Let's do Alistair.
Yes. Indeed.
Indeed.
I don't like how that looks.
Cross-examination.
And then Alistair.
Yes.
And I stared at this a while earlier, so I want to go to Redcliff. It's the primary reason I'm bringing Alistair along. I kind of prefer Sten a little bit because he's a bit beefier at this point, but no, whatever. Sure, Alistair and I will have a bromance here.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Alright, so, full disclosure, I've had this battle a couple times and died on 2 of them, so we're going to attack from this direction because the biggest threat we have is going to be a mage that's right here. Oh gosh, you gotta level up, Alistair. Well, I need you to have your strength jacked up so you can equip some armor. What's this do? Word damage resistance and mental resistance as well as bonus. Heck yeah! That's a passive too. Some more Templar stuff, but he's not level 9. Death blow, need level 12. Side striking. Dual weapon, no. Archery, no. Weapon shield, overpower. He's learned to compensate for the weight of his shield in combat and no longer suffers an attack penalty while using shield defense. Let's do that too. Morgan, what do we got for you? Just drop it all into magic. Maybe. Just, yeah, let's get up to chain lightning. That sounds nice. I think Alistair might be able to equip that armor now. That would be very neat. Armor is pretty. Oh hell yeah! Here we go. Ooh, such a pretty looking boy. Alright, what's comparison? Oh, dude, that's way better. He gets will post spell resistance, mental resistance. Oh, watch out, Sten. Yeah, Alistair might be taking your spot. All right, so I'm going to have everybody stay right here. Why can't I move?
Yes?
Oh, it's because it's paused. Oh, hang on a second, actually. Let's get that out of the way. Can I get out of here? Can I get out of here? What's this? Flame blast? No, I don't want that up. That's death cloud, life drain. Gen heal, this gives everything MP back up. I need flasks to be able to make a bunch of potions and such. Alright, cool. Alright, now that they're up there, oh, is that gonna bad day for that mage.
A fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself. Ah, will the wonders of this all too small a land never cease? Well, they will for you. Get them!
Oh, shoot.
On my
Alright, mage is down. Perfect. Out of here. There. Death magic. It's obnoxious. Let's get a regeneration. No, not that. Regeneration on you. Let's have you tag him. What you doing, girl? I need you to start whomping things. Go on them. Alistair is taking it. Oh, maybe not so much anymore.
Let's make it quick.
Shall be done.
Beautiful.
It is begun.
Cameo helmet. What the heck's that do? Ooh. Yep. Really? It's oh, that's health regeneration. Well, the libertarian or libertarian, the library. Oh, it is libertarian. This needs to go to you then, because that's mana regeneration. All right then, off we go. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, there's the death root. Yes, let us carry on, good sirs.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Let me guess, you're an idiot.
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in? The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Well,
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it. Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though,
That makes sense.
if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Oh, come on, Alistair. You fucking had to have known that was going to be coming. I got a +3. Alright. So it's more Death Root. Thomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Yep.
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Heard what?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us, no Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead, and those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Alright, off we go.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kaelin risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead? Spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Oof, Morgan's not happy, Liliana's happy, Alistair's happy. An item. What item did I receive? Small painted box. Oh, whatever.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
I'm scared too, Mother. Hold me.
It is begun.
We'll be alright.
Alright. I'll grab all the books here.
Let us pray.
Hannah.
Blessed art thou who
Children.
exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
They're gone.
Blessed art thou
Gone
who
on a
seeks
long
his
return.
return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame.
Those remind me of prayers that I had to say when I went through
You're a
my
Grey Warden,
education.
right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Kokari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
And you won't ever.
I am. You've heard of me? Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
That's completed. Apparently it's not completed yet. Huh. Whatever.
Good day.
I said good day, sir.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
That sounds dirty.
Silence, girl.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
I love how there's always just such a callous answer. Let's look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him. But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
I'm too old to fight.
It is begun. Let's hope we can find a quartermaster or
What
something.
can help us? Do you think it's something in the water?
No, we don't have the men.
So that is
Their numbers just keep growing each night.
quest.
I don't want a
Now over
surprise
here.
attack.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. They've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. I'm the bloody blacksmith and this is my shop. There's nothing of interest here anymore, whoever you are. So you best move along. Hmm? All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Don't worry, Broseph. I just want to sell you a bunch of stuff. And maybe buy some stuff. Who knows?
Make his breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Alright, I probably should have not brought Morgan, because she's not having a good time. In fact...
Blood and damnation.
Damnation. Yes.
Yes.
There, that'll probably be more appropriate. What hat do you have? It is enchanter hat, so you're good. You don't have any shoes, though. Why don't you have any shoes? What is this? Get out of here. Spirit band. Bring a study. Yes, those are all good. So the smithy's up and running again. We're gonna talk to her. No, I'm gonna go to the hill where dude is. That's Chantry. What's up here? There's some stuff up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sure, I'll take that. Oh, thank goodness we can actually open it. Metal kite shield. Is that better than what you're currently using? No, it's not. What are you using? Oh, right. Oh gosh, how could I forget?
Shall be done.
Deathroot. Hang on, is it up here? Alright, so there's a building up here. Bella, Burvick.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes? Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope. Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Let's see what you got, nerd. I do want some flasks, actually. Let's buy 30. Took a chunk out of my monies. So buy. Both those we're keeping. Or the silver ring. Just get rid of the journeymans. These are all gifts, so we're gonna keep those. Crafting things, I don't really care. Wait, are those recipes? Lesser injury kit, yes, I want that. I'll take that too. Sure. Nice, that's what I sold him. Silver ring. Bunch of garbage there. You don't have any, like, inventory expansions, do you? Nope. Alright. Let's chat with these two fellows.
Not looking for company. Why? I don't live here. I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
Look, just because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone. Nothing! Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people. But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear. A tall fellow, I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong. Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle. Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me. Oh, all right, I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny. Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight? That's good to hear. I didn't know that. Keep safe.
Well, that was delightful. Hang on, you know, I'm going to actually need to have... what do we got here? Smash, what is this? I think that's the bard stuff, isn't it? Song of Al, yeah, so...
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king. So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy.
Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. The men were short on decent armor and weapons for a while, but Owen, the blacksmith, has started repairing our equipment. Stubborn fool was refusing to talk to anyone only this morning. You didn't have anything to do with his change of heart,
possibly.
Maybe we'll make it through this night after all. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
Darn right.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Good. Alright, where's the north? North is this way. There's a bridge. Where's the bridge? Is this a bridge? This isn't really north, but this is...
So have you heard? Morrigan and him are, you know.
Have you nothing better to do than spread idle gossip? And besides, he can probably hear us both. You're not being very discreet.
No, look, he's not even paying attention.
Maybe. Don't think very serious about it, do you? A woman is a vile fiend.
Oh, well, look here. Now who's an idle gossip? Meow.
You're the one who started this, I might remind you. And I'm ending it.
That was delightful. Alright, so what is this? This is a house. Can I get in this house? Goodness gracious. Oh, wait a minute, I bought some flasks. So we can make lesser healing poultices, so... Let's make 10 of those. And 5 of those. This bridge this dude's talking about? That was appear to be normal. Or...
When? Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes. I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bantigan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude. As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliff. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. Ask me whatever you wish. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
I think we already talked about that stuff in other villages, so whatever.
I shall do it.
Engraved silver bowl, you know?
As it has been for days. It
Landmark
is a
tree.
stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
It shall be done.
Alright, well, that's interesting. What do we have in here?
Very well.
Nice, we can go in here too.
It shall be done.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Doesn't have a whole lot of stuff in there. Oh, whatever.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Oh, alright.
Very well.
That seems kind of suspect.
Very well.
Some dude hanging out in a house that we can talk to that doesn't serve a purpose. Ow, my eye! So we're talking Van Tegan.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that. Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of Silvercast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk.
I don't think Liliana's
I must do
like
what I
this.
can, and I suggest you do the same.
Oh, well, you shouldn't care. Alright then. Off we go.
It shall be done.
Ah, my knee! That's kind of neat. I never noticed that. Well, I kind of did, but I guess not as well there. As I'm running up a hill, your speed slows down a little. Huh. All right, check that out. There you go, bud.
The Knights of Redcliff are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last. As you wish, Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
Ugh, yeah, she didn't like that very much. Whatever. Alright, I think we are ready to defend the village from the onslaught of the undead. So I'm going to run down to Murdoch and get prepared, and then we will carry on, and I'll make the cut here. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.